Once again, welcome to Tony's channel. Welcome again to CookingaRound's channel. And today we have a beautiful side dish. Creamy scalloped potatoes. Absolutely awesome. Very fast to make. And they will keep your family and your friends happy. So let's get going with this right now. Okay, let's get everything together. Here we have some farmer's potatoes. These I find more delicious. And what are we going to use? We are going to use this cream cheese. Now this recipe calls for Boursin cheese, but if you look here, you're going to see that I'm going to show you how to make it from scratch. Now to make it extra creamy, I'm going to use whipping cream, and I'm going to add a second cheese, surprise, surprise, some Parmesan cheese. With these two cheeses, it's going to be absolutely 100% awesome. Okay, I have about 1.5 pounds of potatoes, and they have been washed and peeled just like this. And now I want you to slice them. Grab yourself a potato, hang on to it very, very carefully. Make sure you got a sharp knife. And here we go. I want you to slice it as thin as possible. And don't worry if one piece is thicker than the other, who cares? And when it's done, this is basically what I want. And again, once again, I shall be back. Let's get our homemade Boursin cheese going. Okay, now here we have cream cheese, about 6 to 8 ounces. Let's put that inside just like that. And about 1/2 cup of butter. And I only melted this about halfway. You don't have to melt it all the way. 1/2 tablespoon of garlic salt, or you can add more if you're the brave type. 1/2 tablespoon of oregano. 1/3 tablespoon of dill. And to get it that oomph, 1/2 tablespoon of marjoram and 1/2 tablespoon of thyme. Okay, we're coming to the end. Now add 1/3 cup of whipping cream or heavy cream, and this is what's going to make it really smooth and creamy. Now grab your spatula, and I want you to start incorporating everything, mixing everything in, smashing it, moving it around. I want everything to be blended as much as possible at this point. And when everything is blended perfectly, then I want you to grab your whisk now and start beating it until it's really smooth. So let's just keep on whipping and whipping and whipping. Now if it gets a little hard, just add a little bit more milk at a time and keep on whipping and whipping and whipping. And look how this is turning out absolutely awesome. Now remember, if you have to add more milk, just add a little bit at a time. And this is exactly what we want, and I shall be back. Okay, we're back. Grab yourself a baking dish just like this. This will be exactly the size I want for a little bit more than 1 pound of potatoes. Now, I want you to grab some of your cheese mixture, and I just want you to put it on the bottom just like that. Spread it all around, and then what I want you to do is I want you to grab your potatoes, and now I want you to start putting them in just like that. And you know something? Remember that in the kitchen there's no such thing as perfection, so just move them all the way around just like that. And now to give it that awesome taste, I'm going to cheat a little bit and put a little bit of onions just like that, because I just love onions. And now here we go again, a little bit more cheese. Oh, this is going to be absolutely awesome. So let's spread that around just like that, a little bit here, a little bit there. And here we go again with the potatoes. Now just add as much as you want, overlap it, and just don't worry, just enjoy. And here comes the Parmesan cheese. Shake, shake, shake. Put here as much as you want. And again, with the potatoes, I want you to add as much potatoes as you want. Here I'm doubling it up because I have a lot of potatoes. It really doesn't matter as long as you get all the potatoes in. So we add the potatoes just like that. And then again, here comes the cheese mixture. Boy, is this ever going to be awesome. Move it all around just like that. And here we go again. A little bit more onions to give it that pizzazz. Are we finished? No, we're not. Why? Because we're adding more potatoes. We want this to be very potatoey. And here we go again. And now what are we going to add? A little bit more Parmesan. This is going to make it absolutely awesome. So sprinkle here as much as you want. I put in here about 1 tablespoon on each serving. And guess what? More cheese. We're going to add more cheese. And then once again, here we go. We're going to add a little bit more onions to it. you know, just again to give it that pizzazz taste. And I hate to tell you this, but here we go again. I want you to grab your potatoes, and this should be the final layer, and just add all the rest of the potatoes to the top, just like that. And again, here's the final bit of the cheese. Add the rest of the cheese to the top, move it around, spread it around just like that. Okay, I promise you now this is the end. I want you to add some more Parmesan cheese to the top, and it is now ready. Phew, was that ever a job? Now it's ready for the oven. I want you to put it in a hot oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius, and I want it to be in for about an hour to an hour and 10 minutes. So guess what? We shall be back again, and into the oven it goes. Now let's take a peek. If you find that it's browning too fast after about 3/4 of the baking, please reduce the heat just a little. Okay, let's take a look. Here's my rack, and here it comes. Just take a look at that. It's absolutely awesome. Look, it's still bubbling, and it's nice and crispy on top. Now I will let it stay on the rack for about 20 minutes, let it cool, and then it's ready to serve. And I hope you enjoyed this. So all I can say now is thank you very much from Tony and Cooking Around. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you will see my other videos and come back soon. So again, goodbye, and please enjoy.